harrowing times. There are drow in the Shimmering Webs, prisoners of the Lothian Loyalists. Raylan Janquet may be among them, but even if not, there are important drow in need of rescue. Indeed, it seems some of those prisoners may have escaped, and even now are organizing to rescue their captured companions. Go to the Shimmering Webs and seek out the escapees. We have much planning to do.
It is good to see you again. Wish it could have been under better circumstances. The houses of Menzoberranzan often find themselves at odds with one another, and are known to communicate via missives when magic poses a high risk of interception. I have no doubt the Loyalist forces in the Shimmering Webs are doing that now, passing intel back and forth, planning chaos. Secure all the information you can, and do whatever you must to get it. We will use this knowledge to better plan our movement about the region. Whichever comes to pass, we must stand our ground. Things are bleak for the Blaspheme. Not only are we outnumbered, but our supplies are lacking. Without aid from an outside source, we are sure to fall unless... Yes, that is it. We must make the Loyalist advantage our own. Raid Loyalist supply caches in Shimmering Webs, and bring me any weapons or armor you obtain. With your help, adventurer, we may yet gain the upper hand.
Changes in the air. I can feel it. The Loyalists are using the corrupted Myconids as pawns. The poor things. Rumperdump says... Wait, are report spores technically speech? Anyway, Rumperdump tells me that the corrupted ones cannot be saved, so they must be culled. I certainly cannot bring myself to do it. Think you could help me out?
Lost lackeys will pay for all they have done. If the Loyalists want to reach the sporing tunnels, they will have to get through me first. Well, the Blaspheme are outnumbered in the Shimmering Webs, but we are fighting back. The pens around the Tower of Gobsul-Nassad contain many prisoners. If they are free, maybe we can turn the tide against Lost lackeys. A cage near the Tower of Gobsul-Nassad holds within it several drow prisoners, ex-Driders, and other allies of the Blaspheme. They're heavily guarded and chained. If we are to discover the intentions of the Lothian Loyalist drow and their Drider allies in this region, we need all the help we can get. Rescue the drow prisoners from their captors and send them here. When you have freed them all, return to speak with me.
May the Dark Maiden's silver light guide you in dance, traveler. I am Gestria Uluin, a member of the Silver Hair Knights. I have come to the Northdark reaches at the behest of my order to provide succor to the Blaspheme in their time of need. Is there anything else? My companion and I have brought sustenance and supplies, courtesy of the Silver Hair Knights. I am tending to the wounded, and Reverend Zekrin is distributing food to the hungry. There are others of our order wandering the Northdark reaches as well. They have been tasked with spreading the word of Elistray. The Silver Hair Knights avoid getting involved in conflicts, dear traveler. We simply wish for people to experience the embrace of Elistray and walk in the footsteps of her peaceful dance. I understand that our stance may come as a disappointment, but this conflict between the Blaspheme and the Loyalists does not involve us. Not in its current shape, anyway. To be frankly honest, I hope they are able to sort out their differences without further escalation.
It pains me to see our kindred suffer. Reverend Zekrin at your service, Wanderer. I am one of the Dark Maiden's faithful, here to aid those in need. What do you need? Join the fight? Us? I am afraid not, friend. The Silverhair Knights are a peaceful order. Our intentions are to aid those in need and bring them to Elestrae's dance, should they so desire. Perhaps you have us confused with the Dark Song Knights. That is a surprisingly common mistake. We share the same goddess, after all. Hey! Keep it down, friend. We should not discuss such things openly. We merely seek to make all aware of Elestrae's kindness. We do not pick sides. Any armor you find bearing the holy symbol of Elestrae has either been uncovered by the Blaspheme or stolen from a moon dancer caught by the Loyalists. It is as simple as that. We will tend to those in need, but it is imperative that we do not get involved. So please, do not ask such a question again.
Lost lackeys will pay for all they have done. Our scouts tell me the Tower of Gabsel-Nassad is being used as a prison for the more important drow of the area, including several nobles. The prisoners you released say Cerebel's Alaran Duerden is in there. Perhaps Braylon Janquay is among them. The Blaspheme will stay here and continue to disrupt the Loyalists and the Shimmering Webs. But Minel and Faye should be informed of these developments. Go quickly and inform her.
There are harrowing times. Lieutenant Regiel is reporting activity within the Tower of Gabsul-Nassad itself? That explains the ease with which they ambushed our caravan. The Shimmering Webs sit on the outskirts of an ancient city, Ched-Nassad. The structures have long been abandoned, so we never suspected the Loyalists would actually use them to their advantage. An egregious oversight on our part. We will need to act quickly then. We have much planning to do.
It's good to see you again. I asked you to get information, but this details their plans for an entire cycle of an Arbondel. A whole day's worth, as surface dwellers call it. Such foresight will ensure no ambushes catch us off guard. Though you have outdone yourself with this one, you have my thanks. Whatever comes to pass, we must stand our ground. You return with the spoils of war, Excellent work. This gear will not hold forever, but it is enough to hold our ground for at least a 10-day. Good to see you again.
Change is in the air. I can feel it. Welcome back, adventurer. I see that you have freed the corrupted Myconids from the grip of the Loyalists. Well done, and thank you. This means I can gather mushrooms in the Spinner's Hold. We cannot have a rebellion without food, can we?